dramatic movement on day 3 of this second test between India and the West Indies. Firstly, congratulations to Kuldeep Yadav for ensuring that he picked up his fifth 5-wicket haul. His 5 for 82 has ensured that West Indies have been bowled out and they have conceded a deficit of 270 runs. And the most important thing is India have enforced the follow on, which is a bit of a surprise considering the way how India had to toil for the last 2 wickets against the West Indies. Now, the day began with this familiar collapse of Kuldeep Yadav taking 3 wickets. He ensured that the likes of the lower middle order just could not sustain his brilliance. And that's why at one stage, India looked to be taking an even bigger lead. But then the 9th wicket partnership, the 10th wicket partnership, and the final wicket partnership ensured that, and the 9th and final wicket partnership ensured that West Indies could at least get close to 250. But that has not been the case. And Kuldeep Yadav, 5 wickets for 82 runs. It's his 5th 5-wicket haul in 15 tests. That is the brilliance of Kuldeep Yadav that we are seeing at this point in time. So India had to really toil in getting those last 2 wickets for the West Indies that is there. But it is very surprising that Shubman Gill has enforced the follow-on. But remember, India are going for the kill. If their batters would have wanted to come back into form, maybe they could have given 1 innings or 1 session, maybe. There is still plenty of time. You are looking at potentially a 4-day finish at this point. You could have given 1.5 innings or 2 innings and then given a fresh start tomorrow, get the West Indies all out. But then maybe they realize that, yes, the bowlers need to really get into rhythm for the remainder. They have to really work hard for the remainder of the series. And that is why this is the way we are looking at it. So India have enforced the follow-on rather remarkably. And that's why it is going to be very, very interesting as to how the Indian bowlers shape up. Because now you exactly have about 1 hour to go for this session. Then you have 2.5 hours. So basically, if the West Indies can hang on, then on the 4th day, they can drag the game a bit deep. But then looking at it, maybe on the 4th day, you are seeing the final rights of the series that's going to happen. And there will be plenty of debate as to should India have batted the second time, because 270-run lead, maybe another 200 runs, you could have gotten a lead of 450, 470. But I think India are looking to finish this test match rather quickly. And that's why it is not going to be a very easy decision, this one. Shubman Gill would have weighed that, yes, maybe we can get a chance to bat, but no, that is not going to happen in that case. So India have enforced the follow-on. There is a lead of 270, and it signals their very aggressive intent. I mean, you got the West. What are you going to gain by batting for the second time against the West Indies? Your batters will want to ensure that, okay, they are very alert on the field. The bowlers in particular need a good workout, especially the pacers, because today you saw Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Siraj have some good spells. So that is why this is going to be very, very interesting. The decision of Shubman Gill that yes, the follow-on has been enforced, and India are going to ensure that they have another crack at the West Indies, get another 3-4 wickets, and then end it by the first session tomorrow. And on this wicket, you're already seeing some turn, and that is why Kuldeep Yadav, you saw the way how he was getting it, the delivery that he bowled, fantastic delivery. Siraj, the way how he dismissed Jomel Warwick on middle stump, absolutely cartwheeling out of the ground. And that's why you're looking at the way how India are going about it. So yes, plenty of optimism. This session once again has belonged to India. Once again, West Indies. The lower order showed the top order how to apply themselves. And that is where now in the second innings, West Indies will be aiming to at least put up a fight. Remember, the Ahmedabad test was a blink and a miss test, 2.5 days. Moral ground, if you look at it, West Indies have at least stretched India into the 4th day potentially. So you have 1 hour remaining for this particular session. Then you have 2.5 hours for the next session. And that's why India will be determined to get at least 4 or 5 wickets at this point in time. So we are just going into the final rights of this test match, the fine series. And that is why this is going to be very, very interesting at this point in time. So this is the way. I'm just trying to clean up some things here on YouTube, my friend, because there is certain individuals who deserve to be removed at this point in time because of the messages that they're posting. And That is the way we are looking at it. I'll just take some comments. So India have enforced the follow on. Kuldeep Yadav's taken a 5-wicket haul. We'll be doing the post-match for all this. First comment, Kostubasu, well done. Right decision to apply the follow on. That's what Kostubasu is saying. Should India have batted? Shashank Singh is saying. It's a double-edged sword. There won't be universal appreciation for the fact that, oh, India should have batted, but then they would have said, oh, why did you need to bat against the West Indies? Why drag this test series? So that's how we are looking at this particular point in time. Sportsman, we will probably see the test match end today. Difficult. I think it could end first session tomorrow, and that is why this is a really big thing. After how much time have a enforced follow on? I haven't seen in recent times. Yeah, it's taken quite some time. Worst is doing less than 100 all out loading. That's what Vinod is saying. Yeah, could be less than 100 all. Is this the worst test series? Please debate this. See, I know where we are coming from, Priyanshu, but then remember, 30-40 years ago, even you were a very terrible team. How would it have felt that, oh, Pakistan was saying, yeah, this is not a rivalry here. 80s, it wasn't a rivalry. West Indies continuously decimated us everywhere. Was that the worst test series? Now, because of the command and the gurur that we have, we are saying this is the worst test series. But remember, we also have to go through our roots. We have to go through the hard way. Look at this. We didn't win in Zimbabwe until 2005. That was the peak Zimbabwe team that we had. We never won there. Can we say then that we were the worst team on the planet then? That's the thing. Priyanshu, we just... See, I know that we are dominating at this point in time, but Ghamand, Ghurur, that's why when India loses, many people are very happy about it. Many people were happy that Australia used to lose because of the Ghamand and Ghurur that they had. So that's why it was cut down to side. Not a single 50, at least some individual brilliance should be there. What is the point? If there is individual brilliance and it doesn't help the team, where does it help? Pawan Holla, disappointed with the way Washington Sundar was bowling today. Everyone was getting a turn. Hope he bowls better in the second inning. Yeah, I think he should bowl better. WI felt the same in 70 when we played against it. Now it's the opposite. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The cycle of karma is very, very short, my friend. Never ever get into the gurur of this. And I remember a lot of tests in 2000 where there were a lot of flat track draws. Those were the worst sports fans. Yeah, I mean, there were, if I want to recollect which was the worst test series, I would say 1997 India versus Sri Lanka. That was the absolutely horrendous test series that we had in Sri Lanka. Flat decks, absolutely nothing for the bowlers. Sachin Tendulkar, Bumrah not playing back-to-back tests in England, but 3 days after Asia Cup final, team manager making him play back-to-back against WI. May play back-to-back versus South Africa after short turnaround versus us. Could be. See, I think Bumrah's resting is for long series. It isn't for short series. That's the thing. Dr. Rishi, I think Kuldeep needs to be trusted as the main spinner now, even in overseas tours. He should have played in England, and I'm sure you would have won there. Yeah, we could have, but then again, 2020, I said, oh, he should have played, we could have won. Oh, another 1 or 2 centimeters and Travis Head's off stump would have been flattened in the November 1923 World Cup final. It's happened. 2-2s happened. And I can't predict for what has happened if it didn't take place. So that is the way we are looking at it. So, yep, we are now into the second innings of the West Indies versus India test match that's taking place at the Arun Jaitley Stadium. Can West Indies bat out the full sessions today, or will we see the test match headed to day 4? We'll join you for the post-match. Let's see how that pans out. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest. Desmond Danes, you're not bowling Reddy then for what he's picked and getting ready for. I mean, that's the thing. Why Reddy didn't get a fair chance to bowl? I just don't understand. And Anderson Phillips should bat higher, Priyanshu, I don't know. If you shuffle the West Indies batting order, then also it doesn't make a difference. Their woes are really, really poor. So match ending today, everybody's like, wow. So you believe that the West Indies won't last for 3.5 hours? That will be interesting. So let's see. Good on you guys if you feel that yes, the test match will end today itself. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Tap that bell icon so now when we go live, and don't forget we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.